Hi everyone, my name is Kelley Edwards and today's yoga class is going to be a sort of intermediate type of flow. Not necessarily that we're going to be doing hard poses, but we're going to try to keep moving as we go through our practice. I will be giving you times where you can just sit in child's pose, rest, breathe, but for the most part, we're going to be moving pretty constantly as we come up into our practice. So, for class, I would recommend a couple of blocks. 2 blocks I think will be perfect. And then we will have some moments where we're going into some low lunges, so if you need to protect your knees, then have a blanket nearby as well. Okay. So I expect you to sweat a little. I expect you to build some slow heat, but it shouldn't feel like you're depleted by the end of practice. So the slower building heat is meant to feel cleansing and sort of revitalizing. So burning out the stuff that doesn't serve us anymore. So let's begin in an easy seated pose. If you want, you can have your block or blanket underneath your bottom to begin. And if crisscross doesn't feel good in the legs, then go ahead and have one leg out or both legs can be out instead. So make sure that you feel comfortable right here at the beginning of our practice. Go ahead and close your eyes. Roll your shoulders down away from your ears. Lift through the crown of your head. And enjoy a couple of nice deep breaths here. Now, feel into your body, feel into your environment. So try to hear the sounds that are farthest away from you. Feel your foundation resting on the earth and gently press down into any spot that's touching the mat. And feel how that energy rebounds back up and creates the urge to lift, to sit taller. Now bring your attention in closer and try to only hear the sounds that are in the same room as you. And then feeling into your body, what areas feel tense, what areas feel free. And now pull your awareness even closer and try to hear just the sound of your breath. And again, press into your foundation and let that rise to the crown of your head. Hear your breath, feel your body. Begin to extend your breath, adding maybe a second or two to each inhale and exhale. And if you're thinking of other things, if your mind is trying to pull you to stuff off of your mat, try to quiet those urges. And again, just keep your attention on your breath. Hear the sound of the breath. Feel the texture of your breath. Try to remind yourself that what is important in this moment is you taking care of yourself. What's important in this moment is you on your mat practicing. So when you can fill up your cup, you can then spread that love and joy to others. So there is nothing more important right now than you, your breath, your body, and your practice. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Create your intention for practice today. Something around mindfulness, something around keeping your attention here in the present moment. And enjoy 1 more breath. Keeping your eyes closed, we're going to start moving. You can gently sway your torso from left to right. Now we're going to have movement consistent, yes, but slow movement. So it's not going to be anything that's too fast. We want to be led by our breath. I almost want you to imagine not that you're in honey, but that you have like honey or molasses between your bones and your joints. So it makes you just feel a little bit sweeter, makes you feel a bit heavier when you move. Maybe you can start to take your movement forward and backwards. So you're like seated cat and cow here. Again, just feel that thickness in the body. And it's not like inertia, it's not laziness that we're feeling heavy. It's just slowing down. Let's come back towards a neutral spine and make your way around to tabletop and the knee. So here's where you can grab your blanket and place it underneath the knees to support yourself here. Set up with your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees under the hips. Begin to move cat and cow with your breath. Exhale to round. Inhale to drop the heart. Now again, we're made of honey, we're made of molasses today. So slower movements. Make sure your movements are following the pace and speed of your breath. And we can get into autopilot when we practice, where it's like, oh, okay, I've been here before in cat and cow, and I'm just going to move up and down, move up and down. Let's imagine like this is the first time we're doing these poses. Remember how there was all this feedback, all this stuff that you were recognizing about yourself that first time through these. So what now is there for you to explore and discover? Maybe you can feel that wave-like motion of the vertebrae some more throughout the spine. You can imagine riding that wave of breath and body as you move. So continuous movement here, trying to smooth out from pose to pose. Let's take 1 more breath here. Then return to a neutral spine. Widen your knees, you can bring the big toes together to touch. And set the hips back onto the heels for child's pose. Your elbows can bend and you can stack the hands, and that will help to give the wrists a little bit of a release. Or you can have the palms facing up with the arms extending out in front of you. Maybe here, again with that idea of continuous movement, you rock a little bit from side to side. Now, movement is not 100% required today, so it is optional to sway a little bit. If stillness feels best for you, then always honor yourself. Let's now start to link our child with our cat and cow. So arms reach out in front of you, palms face down. As you inhale, think of rounding your spine. Come up like cat pose to tabletop, hands and knees. And then as you exhale, drop into cow, lifting chin and tail. And imagine you're dragging your hips back to your heels, but your heart doesn't want to go. So I'm in sort of a cow child until my inhale starts again and round my back, cat to table. Exhale, cow, dragging back to child. Keep moving with your breath. I like the inhale forward and the exhale back. But if different breath works better for you here, then you can breathe that way. Again, we're just trying to feel very smooth, very ooey-gooey today. And let's do 2 more here, really fluid. Now on this inhale, rounding up to tabletop. Tuck your toes, drop the heart, big cow, and exhale up and back to downward facing dog. So you can correct your feet, maybe change up your alignment a bit. Hands and feet are shoulder and hips distance apart. Take 3 more breaths here again, thinking continuous movement, pedaling the knees, moving through the hips. On your next inhale, looking forward. And as you exhale, take a little walk to the top of the mat. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, up, rise up, reach to the sky, stretch the body. And exhale, mountain. Standing at the top of your mat, you can place your blocks at the top and preparing for our flow. So mountain pose. Next, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. And exhale, left foot will go back. Keep the knee lifted, but the hands stay down for high lunge. As we inhale, lift the hips a little bit, hands can be on blocks. And as you exhale, sink the hips, stretch that left thigh a little bit more. Let's do that one more time. So again, that continuous movement, lifting up and sinking down. Good. Find a more normal high lunge. Inhale here. As you exhale, start to straighten that right leg. Try to press your left heel down. So I'm quite long here in my pyramid stance. You can step that left foot out to shorten. Inhaling, lift up through the heart. Exhale to fold. Let's do that 2 more times with the breath. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, drop. Last breath. Now inhale, start to lift the heart, bend back into that right knee, high lunge, tone your belly, exhale, lift the shoulders up over the hips, and land in your traditional crescent. Maybe bouncing a little bit in the lower body, but bend the left elbow, grip hold of it with the right hand, and gently pull the arm behind, stretching the tricep. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale. Exhale, hands come down, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale, vinyasa. Finding your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, reach that right leg up and back. Three-legged dog, keep the hip closed. Stay in your down dog. Exhale, bend the knee, hug that knee in towards your tummy and heart. Inhale, kick the leg back, keep pulling up on the navel. Exhale, squeeze the core even more. Try to get the knee up to the heart as high as possible. One more time. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee into your heart. And step that right foot back. Down dog. Inhale, looking forward. And exhale, take a little walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, reach to the sky. Exhale, mountain. Reset at the top. Second side, inhaling, arms extend. Exhale to fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, right foot goes back, knee up, hands stay down. High lunge. Pumping action here, up and down in the hips. One more breath. And as you inhale, straighten the left leg, start to move the hips back, pressing that right heel down to a nice long pyramid. And exhale, fold the heart in the left leg. With the breath, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe heavy as if you're made of honey. Two more breaths here. Just feel so fluid here, so smooth. Now as you inhale, halfway lifting, lunge into that left knee, tone your belly, exhale, rise up, full crescent, arms extending, maybe you get like a couple of bounces here, or pumping actions in the legs, and the right elbow can bend, stretch the tricep, engage the core. Inhale, arms extend. Exhale, hands come down, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, vinyasa. Moving with your breath, back into dog. As you inhale, left leg to extend back, three-legged dog, tone your belly. Stay in your dog shape, but exhale, bring your left knee into your heart. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, hug your knee in. Squeeze the core. Two more. Move with your breath. Go slow. Feel everything working for you. Left foot goes back, normal dog. Inhale, looking towards your hands. Exhale, take a walk to the top of your knees. Inhaling halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up and reach to the sky. And exhale, mountain. All right, top of the mat, reset yourself. Going through that again, a little bit smoother with the breath. And feel free to add in your own little movements if you need to. Some sways, maybe some shoulder rolls, anything that's going to help to open you further. Standing at the top. With the breath. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. And exhale, left foot will go back, high lunge, keep the fingers down, take one breath here. Inhale, straighten the right leg, try to get the left heel down, and then exhale, drop your heart over right leg. 2 more breaths. Inhale, halfway lifting. Exhale, fold. Last breath. Inhale, lunge into right knee. Exhale, lift the heart, the arms, full crescent. This time, bringing the left arm across the front of the body and stretch the triceps, stretch the shoulder. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands down. This time, right foot goes back to plank. Take an inhale and exhale, vinyasa. Next inhale, reach that right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee into the heart, and now shift your shoulders over your wrists, so you're in plank. Inhale, kick it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee into heart, and then forward to plank. One more like that. Right foot goes back, down dog. Next inhale, going forward. Exhale, stop, maybe this time hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach. Exhale, mountain. Other side, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right foot back, knee up, hands down. A breath here, a little bit of movement. Inhale, left leg goes straight, hips back, right heel down. Exhale, drop your heart to left underneath. 2 breaths here, move the heart with the breath. Inhale, lunge into left knee, toe the belly. Exhale, rise, high lunge, crescent pose. Right arm comes across the body for the shoulder stretch. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down, plank and vinyasa. Left leg reaches up, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee into the heart and then shift your shoulders forward. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. 2 more times, knee in, shift forward. Last time. Inhale, left foot back to dog, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach to the sky. Bring the hands to prayer and the prayer down to your heart. Close your eyes. Soften your knees. Check in with your breath. Check in with your thoughts. Has your mind tried to take you off of your mat? Is it telling you that there are more important things that should be happening right now, or maybe this class is tough, let's end early? Don't end early. Try to stay very present. What you're working on here for yourself is so necessary. Let's go through that one more time. Again, even smoother, maybe a little slower, feeling that honey inside. When you're ready, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Smooth, inhale halfway. Exhale, left foot goes back, hands down for our lunge. Inhale, straighten the right leg, try to get the left heel down. Exhale, hard drop. One more breath here, moving. Inhale, lunge into the right knee to move the belly. Exhale, rise up, high lunge. This time bend the elbows, puff your heart up. Inhale, extend up through the arms. Exhale, hands down. Plank pose. And exhale, vinyasa. Now inhale, reach that right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee into heart, shift forward, plank. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee to right tricep now. Inhale, up and back. And now across the body, bring right knee to left tricep. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach to the sky. Boy, just get hot. And exhale, mountain. There's that slow burn. That slow heat. Other side. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right foot back. One breath here in our supported lunge. Inhale, straighten left leg, get right heel down. Exhale, fold the heart. One more breath here, moving with it. Inhaling, left knee lunges. Exhale, coming up, crescent, elbows bend, heart lifts. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands come down, plank pose, and vinyasa. In our dog, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee into heart, shift forward to plank. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, up and back. Across the body to the right tricep, squeeze. Inhale, up and back. And exhale, left foot down, downward facing dog. Take 4 more breaths in your dog. Now shift forward to plank. Tone your belly. Start to bend the knees. And try to be mindful of the knees coming down at the same time. And then get your hips back towards your heels. You can sit on your shins with your hands in your lap, or drop your heart down and rest in the child's pose. Close your eyes and feel into the sensations of the body. Settle and smooth out your breath. Alright, let's come around to a half straddle. So blocks can go out of the way. I'm going to open my right leg out to the right side and bring my left foot to the inner thigh. I'm going sideways on my mat because my heels don't like the harder surface. So if you're on hardwood floor as well, you can turn yourself like me so that you have extra cushion. Great, so again, just linking our breath with some simple actions here, allowing ourselves to feel that point where we can go a bit deeper into the shape or where we feel calmer about the shape, less to think about. And I'll give you options to add on as we're here. So right hand down the right leg, left arm is going to reach up to the sky. Make sure my mic's on. As we inhale, lift the left arm up. And as you exhale, you're going to lean to the right. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, leaning. So I'm going a little bit fast. I'm going to slow it down so that I match my breath. And I almost feel like this top arm is like a branch in the breeze. So just gently rocking up and down. Now if you'd like to add on, this left hand can come to the earth and the right arm can start to reach. And then exhale, right hand down the right leg and the left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, coming up, maybe choosing to drop the left hand and the right arm extends. And exhale, leaning to the right. Keep moving again with your breath. Now adding on even more, that left hand can plant and press. You can lift up onto the shin and press your hips forward, reaching your right arm back for a little bit of a back bend. And then again, as you exhale, leaning over to the right foot. Inhaling, left hand can come down, plant, press, hips up and forward. And then exhale, stretch. Let's do two more wherever you are, whatever level you've stopped yourself at. Just make sure you're following the breath. And come up through center. That left side feels so good. Let's even it out. Do it on the other side. So left leg out, right foot in. Left hand down the left leg. Right arm reaching up. Inhale, lift up through that right side. And exhale, drop towards the left. Inhale, coming up. Again, that top arm sort of like something swinging in a breeze. Exhaling. Good. Stay slow. And imagine that honey inside of you. How would it move? You want to add on. The right hand can drop, left arm can start to reach up. Just making a bigger range of motion for yourself. This time, if you would like, right hand plants, lift up onto the shin and arc. And come back down and stretch. And smoothing out these transitions here. Let's do two more. Alright, coming back up to center. I love those. Go ahead and extend your legs out in front of you. You can pedal the knees, swap the feet a few times. Let's get down onto our backs. So ending with some spinal twists and then Shavasana. If you think you're going to want any blocks or blankets underneath your head for your final relaxation, you can grab those now and take them down with you. Once you're down on your back, hug your knees into your heart. Open your arms out wide. I like palms facing up because it helps my chest open. I'm going to rock my hips a little bit to the right. You can feel free to keep your knees stacked or cross your right knee on top of your left. And as you take your next exhale, drop your knees down to the left. Enjoy that spinal twist. If this is too much, just unravel the knees, keep them stacked here instead. Slow down your breath. And let's take 3 more here. So I have my knees crossed, and while I'm in this spinal twist, I'm going to uncross them, so now my knees are just stacked. Again, thinking of that honey, that heaviness, that slowness, start to drop your legs back to center. Just do it as sort of lazily. You know, you can be lazy, as lazily as possible to come back up. And then I'm just going to gently drop my knees from side to side here. Okay. Same thing on the other side, so I'm going to move my hips a little bit to the left. Arms are open, palms up, bring your knees into your chest. You can cross left knee on top of the right. And on your exhale, drop the knees down to the right side. Couple of breath here, just try to drop it in and enjoy. Again, my knees are crossed, so I'm going to just stack. And then as heavy, slow, as lazy as you can feel, let your legs come back to center. Even out your hips and shoulders on your mat. You can do windshield wipers from side to side. If there's anything else that you feel your body needs before Shavasana pose, you can take the next 3 to 5 breaths to move into that shape or that stretch. If you're ready to drop in with me, go ahead and hug your knees into your heart. Squeeze your body, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, let go. Release your limbs. Let them slide open. Support your head, your back if it's needed. Eyes are closed and just try to drop right into that gooey-gooiness, that heavy sweetness we were finding in class today. Keep a focus on your breath as a way to stretch time. So when we are aware of our breath, we bring our mind into the present moment, and now, the present, is all that's real. The past isn't real anymore. The future isn't real, it hasn't happened. The only thing that's real is now. So enjoy this moment. Enjoy all the work that you did in your body. Enjoy the benefits of that. So allow your breath to take you away. And I'll let you know when it's time to come up and finish class. Enjoy. Start to bring your attention back to your body, to your breath. Honoring how your body is feeling right now. Again, stay in this moment. Start to move your body to reawaken yourself. Honoring whatever way the body's asking to move. On an inhale, the arms can reach overhead. Elongation stretch. And exhale, release your arms by your side. Bring your knees into your heart. Keeping your eyes closed, gently roll off to your right side. Pause here for a breath. And slowly make your way up. Easy seated pose. Hands come prayer in front of your heart. Let the crown lift you taller. Just enjoy this mood and energy that you're feeling right now. And maybe a little bit of heat was created as a way to clear and cleanse. So enjoy how revitalized you feel, how refreshed you feel. Take a moment of gratitude for your body, your breath, and this practice. Bow your brain, sealing everything in. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me with this class. I hope you feel good and clear and lighter. I appreciate you joining me, and I know that your body and mind and heart respects you too for taking this time for yourself. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.